Okay, hello everybody and welcome back to Show Rod Garage. This is the second build of the 3-car build for the Folsom Police Department. This was a bus, and I have this up showing us up close because when I put it down you won't be able to see. Underneath it here you can see where it says behind that bar, it says Folsom County Prison Transport. These were custom decals I had made. And then the decals here, there's two here, they say this bus is on prison time and this bus stops at every jailhouse. The very back of it, as the decal says stop on signal. You can see those decals on the back of the window frames. And then you can see the police decals on the window. It says jail bus on the top and the bottom, and it has police on the blower. So let me set this down, and then we'll zoom back, and we'll get this set up on here, and we'll start it spinning around. Okay, here we go. This was the Little Yeller school bus model kit by AMT. It's kind of hard to find now. When I was looking for it back a while ago, because this built was quite a few years ago, I was lucky enough to find it, and now you know it's starting. They're either hard to find, or when you do find it, it's very expensive. So yeah, it had its own decals, but I had different decals made up and all that. And this is just like the other ones. This is Aztec paints, white pearl, and the gold is Aztec pearl gold, which is a really nice color gold. And it had its little quirks, you know, to try to get this together and all that, but it went together well. I was able to paint the inside to look like wood, a good oak color wood with dry brushing and 3 different colors of folk art paint. I used some markers. The centerpieces of all these 3 builds, if you notice, it has like a red, where the center of the wheel is it's red. That was painted with a red Sharpie. It turned out real well. The hardest thing on this was getting the black trim that is around the windows and the doors and all that stuff. I had to use, you know, I tried to use a paintbrush, but that was just, every time I did it just did not come out well. So I found the best thing for me to use was a black Sharpie. It's a raised line, and I just drew a black line, just followed it, and it just went right down with a black Sharpie, and it turned out well. But to try to do it with a paintbrush was really difficult. Next to impossible, at least for me, to paint a line that thin. So Sharpie was the best bet. But yeah, this is the second build. So this is the bus. So we saw, I showed you the chief police car, the police chief car. This is the prison bus for Folsom County, and I have another that you'll see, and it'll show all 3 of them together as the finished build of with the next car that I have in the series, which is a Tom Daniels paddy wagon, is what it is. So you'll see that, and with that video it'll show some of the wood inside, and then it'll show the car with a song, and then it'll be put down next to a small little diorama, just road platform kind of thing that I made just to put the cars on for you know, for people to look at. The only problem with this is it doesn't fit in the case. When you go to put the cover of the case on, it's too high. So this, you know, this car, it's a little tough to get in the case. I can put it in a case, but I have to let it sit, the case sit up on an angle so it's not fully closed. But it does keep the dust off of it and all that. You know, there's some models that I have that I just can't put in a case because they're just too high or they're too wide and they won't fit. So the flame out that you saw, those wheels are just too wide. I can't get them in a case. So alright, we'll let this spin around another time. I think it's a very cool build. Very cool looking model. I'm hoping AMT releases more of some of these old, you know, show rod kits. Okay. Thank you for watching. And we'll see you in the next video. Have a good weekend.